Yo, what is up? It is your boy Drew. You're checking out that Drew World Order Live. We got some breaking news. Breaking! I had to come check it out. And I said, if I'm going to check it out, man, I'm going to check it out on the live stream with everyone here. Sorry, I don't have my OBS set up right. Give me 1 second here. Apologize. Or I'll just add a window. Sorry. This should work now, hopefully. Sorry about that. It's not coming up. No, look at it. I think she broke the internet. Everyone's looking it up right now. Let's just go to what's the main, I guess, Google News. Dang it, they don't even have it on the top story. Dead. 96 years old. Lord Crush says it's about to go down. What's up, AJ, Lloyd, L, Eric, Tricky Woo, Robert, Martyr? Shout out to y'all. I just heard this. I said, man, I gotta get online. BBC overrides all programming with blanket news of the Queen's death. The deep state's panicking. The storm is here. I need to see some what are the pundits saying, man? I need to know what to think about this. What do we do? Do you guys think this is yeah, look at just live streams all about it. Accidentally leaked 5 months ago. They leaked her death details. I don't know what that means. Let's see. This is from 5 months ago, though.
An investigation has been launched after sensitive emails containing details of protocols surrounding the Queen's death. They were accidentally leaked by the Welsh Government. The email contained a letter from a civil servant which outlined concerns about a news organisation having confidential information about the plans. The conversation, which was marked as officially sensitive, was sent to multiple people internally and to a former employee. The Welsh Government says the email did not contain any operational information.
So nothing. But yes, it's real. She's really dead. Lord Crush said the simulacrum is about to bust. Now, my question I always had about the Queen was, what's in her purse? She always had a purse on her. I bet there's some, is it like a little vial of adrenochrome? So when she's ready to stroke out, she can just, got a little pouch in there like Capri Sun. She can just take a little hit and live for another 24 hours. Or was there like a little 22 in there or something like that? That's what I want to know.
Nation could ask for more. And I know that one of the last things she would have wanted to achieve was a tidy and sensible transition to the new king. And that will be happening privately. It will have been a private family time today at Balmoral. But almost immediately, the process of the constitution into which she stepped in 1952.
Stephen David said she had a blackmail button in her purse.
The crown that she carried from her father onto her son. And I think that it is the example she's always given, not only as...
Well, then this is going to be the next story for the next few days as we lead into 9/11. You know, they're going to be talking about this nonstop, kind of overshadowing all the yearly programming you get about the 9/11 and everything. They can kind of switch that off and turn this on now for a few days.
It was the first time a reigning monarch traveled to the Emerald Isle since its separation from the United Kingdom.
That moment when she came off the aeroplane.
I heard that the people in the UK, obviously the normie type people, I heard they just love her. Tricky Woo in the chat has a good comment and said the Great Resets means no monarchy. They are representations of power. Klaus Schwab. Yeah, that's a good take, because...
As a consequence of our troubled past,
let's see this.
I extend my sincere thoughts and deep sympathy with the benefit
The music is hilarious.
of hindsight. We can all see things which we would wish had been done differently, or not at all.
Queen Elizabeth II dead at the age of 96. We want to go back to Robert Jobson, who was there for...
So who's going to take over? Because it's her son is too old, I think.
There is a king of England right now. Charles is king.
Well, I guess that Charles is the king. Oh, look at this guy. His
He's immediately king. God save the
reptilian cloak is glitching.
king. The Queen is dead, and he was at her side along with Queen Consort Camilla, which is distinct from the Queen Regnant as the Queen was, and he is the king. He'll be flying
Is that just everyone? Did you see that? Is that everyone there, like, just out in public?
councillors to be sworn in as king, but he's automatically
Buckingham
king.
Palace live stream. Let me look that up.
Talk now. That transition happens immediately. So there really
Okay,
is,
so the transition happens immediately. I didn't know how that works. But they said that's just how it is. Oh yeah, here they are. All these people going to share their condolences and everything. Somebody they never met, someone that just rules over them, and the Shemitah. Michael said it's the Shemitah. You know, Donut and Waters Above Crypto are gonna be on there like Little Caesars guy, like Shemitah, Shemitah. EBT has a good question. Did any of the gematria tards predict it? I don't think anyone predicted. Even when I heard she was sick, like earlier today or yesterday, whenever they were talking about it, I was like, maybe she'll die. Like, I thought maybe tomorrow, because 99 in numerology means completion, and Betty White died at 99. That's how you're programmed to think by looking into all this trutherism. But Larry Silverstein made the call. He said, pull it, and now she's gone. They disabled the chat here on this one. It was going nuts for a second. I want to see what else. It was, Jesco said it was really a king. But it was like drag queen story hour. 70 years she served.
For a very, very long time.
Reigned, I should say, not served.
And he...
Now, what happens to all the stolen jewels and everything she has?
Big headlines in the British papers that questioned, how he used money for his charities.
I'm willing to guess that as the day goes on, this crowd you see here is going to continue to grow. So maybe by later tonight, when they follow this story up, it'll just be jam-packed here, maybe.
And people said, look, this is legal, but this is the difference between Charles and his mother. Yes, it's legal. Yes, it's going to charity. There was no talk that it was in any way improper. But was it really a good PR?
Elle said her mom's very upset about this.
I don't think so. And so
this is something my mom would have been into too, so I get it. I'm hoping to go live with Elle soon on her. She goes live in the morning time usually, or early afternoon. So hopefully I can go live with Elle on her channel in the very near future.
You're going to hear him say what she told him.
I've also been thinking about it for I've been putting a lot of thought into it.
Rhonda, talk to us
about the relationship of going to I might start doing Twitch streams every day, maybe for like a couple hours every day, and then I can bring all the clips over to YouTube of the good parts. I think I got nothing to lose if I do that. And I heard, you hear Twitch is like Super SJW and all that, but I already don't have an audience there anyway, so even if they did boot me right away. But also, I think over there on Twitch with all those other guys that left, all those debaters and everything left, I think there's a void over there. People looking for different kinds of new personalities and panels and things like that. So I might try that starting next week.
and could be above politics.
Are any of you guys like active Twitch users or watchers and stuff like that? Let me know in the chat.
Seems as if every readout that you've ever
Ooh,
had
Stephen David, Charles in charge, predictive programming. Oh man,
has been the highlight.
they knew it.
Part of their administration. Nixon was someone who deeply loved his meeting with her. So she has had this.
Have you seen the video of children being terrified of the Queen? No, let's look it up. Let's talk about all those. I know she's got all those conspiracies of like those kids, crimes against kids she cover up and everything like that. What is it called?
He told her about some plans he had for an invasion, and she was able to do some diplomatic.
Toddler has meltdown in front of the Queen. Is that this? Yeah, the kid can probably see right through her reptilian cloak. Oh, Jerry DeCamp is on Twitch. That kid can feel that evil presence coming. The kid said, nope, I'm out. What's in the purse? This is just a kid being a kid here. The kid doesn't give a crap about this. Mick Chillin Daily said, so she's dead. What's that mean exactly? That means they're going forward with the storyline. She no longer exists. Who knows when she really died? Oh man, look at, she's eating these kids here or what?
Where are you from? Swaziland. Yes.
Yeah. Do you like being a queen?
Ah, yes.
It's a
Good.
very busy life.
Good adrenal crow.
But
How big is your palace?
my palace is quite large. Has very long corridors. to walk
My
down.
palace is quite large. I know you live in a mud hut,
And you must come from Ghana.
and my people raided all of your precious jewels. And I wear them in my crown. And sit on a throne made of them.
Brunei, do you?
What are you going to buy Prince William for Christmas?
Do I?
What are you going to buy Prince William for
Well, I
Christmas?
don't think I better say it too loudly, because he might hear me, mightn't he?
Do you get nervous if
Is that the same pearls that
Well, sometimes one does.
Kamala wears now?
Quite something.
You know the Queen went into like a disinfectant chamber after mingling with these kids here. You know she did. What's the name of that conspiracy? I know the chat knows. Of her, like, there's like a bunch of kids involved or something. There's a name to it. I can't think of it right now. I wanted to kind of bring that up. Chat says she's going to the bunker.
Megalithical political figures of our time were her first two heads of government that she dealt with both here and with Britain's most important ally in the U.S. And she then covered the period, this great post-war historical period. She was the one surviving personality in all of that. And as time went on, she became a more and more important personality, even though political decisions may have been made elsewhere. There are people in the palace and who work in the foreign affairs service here who I've spoken to over the years who say that there is nobody in the world, be they leaders of autocratic communist regimes or anywhere else in the world, who does not want to come and see, or did not want to come and see the Queen. It was always the biggest thing that had to happen. There had to be a session with the Queen.
Who gives a shit?
Visits for Chinese presidents were.
Oh man, yeah. What's the name of that? Yeah, this Canadian children. Maybe I'll come back live later and I'll get all the links ready of all that, like the stories of her with the kids and everything. I don't even know if it's true. I never really looked into it. Somebody in the chat did say there was like people jumping from Buckingham Palace, kids jumping out of the window. I remember debunking that like right when that came out. Like it was. Let me see if I can find it here. That's like a common conspiracy trope. It's getting harder to find these conspiracy videos. Oh, here. Naked man. This was from 2015, and they're like, oh yeah, it's a kid escaping from the Queen. I don't remember how there was a debunk on this. I don't remember it now. It's been so long. And like no one else no one else noticed it or anything. I can't remember what the debunk was. Let me see if I can find it. There was some kind of Snopes got to it, so you know it's not real. Miscaptioned. Okay, the video posted says a fully naked Filipino-looking child escaped. Long diatribe about pedo Satanists. However, neither the video clip nor the description of it offered was real. The version of the clip was actually a slowed down, looped, lower resolution version of a video purportedly captured by a tourist in London that prompted a good deal of consternation and speculation when it mysteriously appeared online in 2015. In that clip, this is what it is. The clip that you just saw, the guy jumping out of it, it says, was a stealth promotion created for the upcoming premiere of the E! Entertainment series The Royals, a drama about a fictional British royal family who inhabit a world of luxury and regal tradition that also involves intrigue and unexpected twists, revealing the complexities faced by the royals trying to maintain a high-profile relationship under scrutiny. Exclusive, never-before-seen extended footage of the scandal, blah, blah. E's fictional modern-day royal family, the Royals. It's clear that this was a clever way for E to give viewers a glimpse of the drama that will go down in the upcoming premiere season of the new show. Oh my god, that's so loud. Apologize.
If you've been wondering about the latest incident featuring a mysterious, unadorned pair of buttocks seen rappelling from the palace window, then indeed you've come to the right place. Dethroned has obtained the exclusive, never-before-seen extended footage of the scandal, which clearly shows the princess involved with the exposed gentleman. This titillating new full-length video once again puts the princess in the media crosshairs. Here is the princess in the same window last autumn, blissfully unaware of the paparazzi below. Eleanor's behavior has become increasingly scandalous over the last few months.
Yeah, so TV show thing, and then truthers will be like, well, yeah, they had to make that so that it's because they got caught, blah, blah. So totally fake, not real. And when it comes to something that you want to believe, it'll be hard to get people to not believe that that's actually a real thing. British flag at half-mast. I want to see that crowd. I want to see if that crowd continues to gather outside of Buckingham Palace. Because she's so beloved over there, I would think that.
Second leaves a great legacy. Today, the crown passes, as it has done for more than 1,000 years, to our new monarch, our new head of state, His Majesty, King Charles III. With the King's family, we mourn the loss of his...
It was CGI, EBT, come on. Well, it's an overlay. It's a composite, probably in a green screen.
...mother. And as we mourn, we must come together as a people to support him, to help him bear the awesome responsibility.
Yeah. Show me the Show me the crowd. That's what I want to see. Don't show me just a flag. Bad media coverage. They weren't ready for this one, I think.
By saying the words, "God save the King."
Ooh. Now, remember when Kobe died and then they brought out the 19? Is this the signal for the next one or what?
From a woman who met with the Queen just a couple of days ago.
Think of the last time that the whole world kind of stopped and watched something. You know, I think that the Queen's parting gift will be that in a time of great turmoil and division, there'll be unity on one thing. You know, there'll be eyes on the ceremonies to come in London for all these days ahead.
Yeah, there will definitely be a big, the biggest funeral for her, right?
Or perhaps not as much of a tool.
I wonder if they're going to do it on 9/11 or what. We'll find out soon.
In the United Kingdom right now, it is really on the verge of major economic crisis with recession forecast, inflation at a 40-year high, worst inflation in Europe, an identity crisis underway that you gestured to earlier. I mean, she was the Queen of Great Britain.
Looks like it's getting a little darker over there. Oh yeah, 7 o'clock over there. So I wonder if by like a couple more hours, you'll see this Buckingham will just be flooded. They'll have like a candlelight vigil for her.
Maybe changing for the new monarch as he steps into that role. And it really is, I want to come back to something Tina Brown pointed out earlier in terms of the soft power. That 2011 visit that the Queen made to Ireland, the very first monarch since Irish independence. The Taoiseach, the leader of Ireland today, releasing a statement giving her credit for helping to establish ties between the two countries and helping to overcome that really painful colonial past. So that's not something to simply be dismissed. That is a powerful symbol. As close as they could have come to apology, she called it sad and regrettable.
They need a black transgender queen next.
Some legacy there, though.
Meg the Stallion needs to step in and fill the void.
With the king now stepping into this role, President Biden has said in recent months, you know, how he enjoyed his conversations with the Queen, which you saw in June. We're expecting
more to come on this. You know, there's going to be some kind of effery afoot coming up soon, and then they'll have the big pomp and circumstance for the funeral.
Through the damp.
Welcome to viewers on BBC One. We have had news from Buckingham Palace that the Queen is under medical supervision at Balmoral. The doctors had become concerned for her health, and she is now being under the supervision of doctors at Balmoral. It is understood that she is comfortable and that immediate family members have been informed, with, of course, that news that she's under medical supervision raising concerns for her health.
The chat's saying turn it up. I'm sorry, it's turned all the way up. It's not like I'm all the way up. Can you not hear that? I'm sorry if you can't hear it. But I think I'll end this stream anyway, and I'm going to try to find the stories of like the Queen involved with like those kids and everything like that, and then get all that together. Maybe I'll come back on later tonight if I'm able to get all that information together. I just want to like look this up. Like if I'm gonna look it up, I wanted to stream it and see, I wanted to see what the chat had to say more than anything. Sorry if you couldn't hear those clips. I'll have to like check my levels because I've been working on this OBS like new setup and everything, so maybe I messed that up. Apologize. But yeah, hopefully I can come back on later tonight and we'll see what else happened on this, and we'll talk about those children or whatever that story was, those Canadian children. Thanks for being here. Peace out. Appreciate your time.